Wait. Do you have a condom?
No. I am Condom Man. You having safe sex tonight? Don't be shame. Be game.
Australia Day 1972 saw the first Aboriginal embassy erected outside Parliament House.
The native title legislation must be amended.
And they've walked this land so many times before anybody came.
I am sorry.
You're watching Living Black, coming to you from Kakadu. Nutrition continues to be a problem area in Indigenous communities. But in Queensland, a new program designed to teach Indigenous people how to buy, cook and eat well is hoping to improve health outcomes. Chris Flanders has more.
It looks like a scene from a TV cooking show. But these budding chefs get to take home more than a consolation prize.
Well, the beauty of Good Quick Tucker right from the start is it meets the Australian Dietary Guidelines. It's cooked, prepared and plated in under 30 minutes and it's cost effective. What modern family doesn't need that?
Here's Basil here.
Since April 2009, the Good Quick Tucker project has been educating Indigenous communities across Queensland about the importance of preparing and serving healthy meals, including communities in Toowoomba, the Gold Coast, North Stradbroke Island and the Brisbane region.
We're not going to close the gap if we don't focus on improved nutritional outcomes from the very early start to life or preconception even for young mums, right through to caring for the elderly.
The project is run by the Queensland Aboriginal and Islander Health Council and funded by Queensland Health. It's made a difference and improved the health of the Indigenous people on picturesque North Stradbroke Island near Brisbane.
Most of our preventable diseases start with the air we breathe, the water we drink and the food we eat. So it's one of the most important things straight away. Good nutrition gives a start for a healthy life, long life.
You get a group of people together, share a recipe, a bit of educational into, the 5 veggies, 2 fruits, all that sort of stuff. And about changing cooking methods also. So, I know myself, growing up, it was always, Mum used to cook our chops in, this much lard, and whereas that's all changed now.
That's not the only thing that's changed for the better. Good Quick Tucker also brings the community together, with school children cooking alongside elders.
Today we cooked sushi. That's about what I cooked.
Kangaroo stir fry.
Yeah, kangaroo sushi. Smoked salmon sushi.
Mullet.
It's good for the community and that.
It shows the elders they're not doing anything bad, doing something good at school,
Essential life skills is not the only thing on the menu. Working in a kitchen and using cooking terminology could prove handy in the future.
The other plus for these young people is it may, they may want to pursue a career in the hospitality industry and go further there, as an opportunity as a chef, etc. And so, it's giving me exposure to another possible, pathway to employment. But also, it's giving them skills that they're going to use for the rest of their life.
As long as the fun continues in the kitchen, the community will keep on stepping up to the plate.
Hi, I'm Eric. If you're like me, over the years, you've started putting it on and on. But the last thing I want is to end up with diabetes, cancer or heart disease. I've got too much to live for, so I've become a swapper. As a swapper, I don't have to lose all the things I love. I just swap more for less, or swap inside for outside. There's heaps of ways.
To help lose centimetres without losing out, you don't have to stop it, just swap it. So start swapping today. For more tips, visit australia.gov.au/swap it. Authorised by the Australian Government, Canberra.
So,
Honey, do you got any food?
I'll have to order some pizza.
I can cook for you, Mom. Something quick and healthy.
Hey, I rang for pizza. What's going on here?
Teaching you the skills to pass on to others. Contact your local community centre about the Good Quick Tucker campaign.
Cook it, plate it, share it.
Come, be a hero and reward yourself with good health.
We employ Local Mob to take care of our local families.
Heroes can overcome anything. Even our littlest heroes need protecting.
Heroes in Good Quick Tucker.
And new heroes are born every day.
So, come be a hero. The choice is yours.
Find your local health service at herorewards.com.au.
A lot has been spoken about increasing physical activity in the workplace as a means of promoting the health of Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people generally. So Quake really supports the Workplace Indigenous Physical Activity project, and from a management point of view, but we also support our health services in implementing similar programs in their own communities. I think the biggest advantage of having our staff improve their levels of physical activity are the flow-on effects that it will have within the community, which is what we're all about, improving health outcomes for Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people. So increasing physical activity levels accompanied with better nutrition, a whole range of factors which will be able to increase people's general overall health and well-being. And I guess the key message to go out about the WIPA project is, physical activity for 30 minutes a day will have huge benefits for Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people if they can keep it up over a sustained period. So programs like WIPA, we would certainly encourage other health services, other Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander organisations to implement similar programs. Yeah, one of the benefits of a physical activity project is the team building aspect of it. I mean, you get people out in the mornings, we all go for a walk along the river, and you talk about anything and everything. Rarely does work come up, but I think it's a good time for us to get together away from a work environment and just talk about stuff that's happening in our lives, stuff we see on the news, sport, things other than work. And I know that it certainly has had an impact on the morale of staff in the office as well, because people come back from the walk, they're all energised, other staff see that, and hopefully more and more people will, participate in the activities that are organised. And it's interesting to see that people are coming up with different ideas for physical activity projects, like Latin American dancing and kickboxing or something, I think somebody suggested. So just different things to encourage people to become more physically active.
Project advocates were selected at each service.
The advocates formed a steering committee to oversee the project, plus representatives from the University of Queensland and Quake. The WIPA project required ethics approval, which was sought and approved by the University of Queensland and Queensland Health. Every staff member from each service was encouraged to be involved. Participation exceeded the initial expectations, with 66% of staff participating. Once consent and medical clearance forms were received, participants underwent fitness assessment and were helped to set achievable lifestyle goals. The fitness assessments included taking biometric measurements and completing a 6-minute step test. The fitness assessments for some participants were a real wake-up call.
You know, you guys bringing up the initiative to us in the first place, you know, putting it out there for us. Otherwise, if you guys weren't there, I'd be still going through the same routine. You know, no exercise, no activity, just going home, going to work.
WIPA interventions during the 12 weeks included a team pedometer challenge, e-bulletins and talking circles. The challenge was to walk from Cape York to Brisbane using the 10,000 Steps website to track their progress.
10,000 steps doesn't sound like much, but when you're in office and you're not, you know, walking before work, after work, you know, it's a big challenge. So it was a bit daunting for a lot of us. The trial period was great because it made us realise that, hey, look, you know, we have to get up, we have to do more, otherwise we wouldn't achieve our goals.
I think now that we've got walking groups before and after work, like certainly we didn't have that before the WIPA challenge started. So, and like I was saying before about the pedometers, we know that we are pretty inactive during work time, so that's a great way to get our steps up, either before or after work.
The talking circles focused on the power of positive thoughts and goal setting that was challenging but realistic. A weekly e-bulletin was circulated to help staff stay on track with their goals and remain motivated, both at work and outside of work. The WIPA project, being the first of its kind, included questionnaires, diaries and focus groups, which has allowed the population health team to evaluate the effectiveness of the project. To also help measure the success of WIPA, one health service was nominated as a control group. This way we could ascertain whether or not the interventions were making a real difference with the other health services. By collecting all the data, key strategies of the project that really made it successful have been identified. Support from senior management, key personnel advocates who can recruit and motivate staff, involvement across all levels of the organisation, allowing staff to be involved, barriers and challenges needed to be identified and overcome, providing prizes and setting challenges, competition between teams to motivate enthusiasm, initial health assessment and fitness assessments.
The competition with everybody. I think that was the best because we constantly, jibed each other or said things to each other that encouraged each other to do better constantly.
The fact that after a couple of weeks, I started losing some weight, so it motivated me more to continue. Just the bonds we built up within the medical or the dental surgery, and it just brought the team closer together, and just the friendship that went with that.
I know that the competitive nature of the 10,000 Steps program really got people motivated at the beginning, and there was a lot of rivalry, I guess, amongst services. So I think it's a really good approach to increasing physical activity levels within staff of our community-controlled health services, and of course then the benefits that has for the broader community when we're promoting it with our own families and the community in general.
Getting up earlier to come into work, I suppose. Everybody kind of encouraged each other, rang each other to come in and to kind of do the exercise, which is good.
It was, and we split up work units, so we weren't just with our work unit, so that made it great because you got to meet other people that you don't work with on a day-to-day basis.
For those who are wanting to run a similar program that aims to get staff more active, the Quake team are easily contactable on 07 3328 8500. Further information can also be found on the Quake website at www.qaihc.com.au.
Quake has had a lot of support in implementing the WIPA project, so I need to acknowledge the support of different organisations that have been involved. They've been Queensland